this is Lana with Lana Balana Design for Spellbinders, and welcome to my channel. Yes, it's finally here, the video for Wax Seal Club of the Month for the month of August with Spellbinders. And this time we are getting a 3D wax seal stamp. This stamp is absolutely fabulous and something completely different from what Spellbinders usually and normally releases. I already have my warmers on and wax is melting, and these beads are actually what you will be getting in this month club. I like to keep my wax seal beads in these cute little clasp glass jars, and this is how I keep them on my shelf. They're nice and easily accessible, and I can easily see what color I can use next. Aside from these two things, you are also going to be receiving these awesome adhesive circles for your wax seal stamps. These are perfect for making wax seal stickers. You can make your wax seals in advance, put these stickers on the back, and use them whenever you want. This is why this Wax Seal Club is one of my favorite, because Spellbinders always has a way to surprise you. And today I am going to be creating a very different project than from what you're used to with wax seals, and I guarantee you are going to find this project to be easy, fun, and most cases useful. And let's get started. And I already prepared my surface here. I'm using this cute little tiny silicone mat. You really don't need more than this. And I have 3 warmers with 3 different colors, 2 teal and 1 gold. And look at this beautiful seal. I love the shape of it, and I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever seen a wax seal stamp actually shaped like this. And I love the engravings, and I love that the image is so detailed, but then it's very simple and clean. Absolutely beautiful. Next, what I am going to do is use all 3 colors at the same time. I'm starting off with gold, and I have a tissue to wipe down the bottom of the spoon. Next, I'm gonna go with a light teal or that turquoise color, clean the bottom of the spoon, put it back on the burner, and go with the dark teal and do the same. You see how the colors are literally like overlapping? That's what's going to create that gradient look. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more of that gold. Hopefully that is going to show on the top of the tail. And then I'm going to carefully position this stamp to make sure that that gold is on the tip of the mermaid's tail. And gently stamp. So allow your wax to dry and set for a few moments, and your stamp should actually come off without any effort. And look how this turned out. I did want that gold to come all the way down here, but I don't think I'm going to be paying too much attention to this. I think it's looking just fine. And all that I'm doing now is grabbing very precision or detailed scissors. These are embroidery scissors, and I am just going to cut around this mermaid tail, just like you would fussy cut any piece of paper. And make sure to keep all those little pieces of wax, because you can remelt it and reuse it in the future. And here is the mermaid tail all nicely cut. I absolutely love how this turned out. And now let's use it in the project. For this project, I'm also going to be using a sentiment from the BetterPress Club of the month. Even little fish make a big splash. This is again BetterPress Club of the month that I am holding, and it's such a cool plate. If you haven't seen the video that I just released, I'm gonna leave the link up above and down below, so you don't want to miss this project. Trust me, it is a cool one. Now from that project, I have some leftover circles. As you can see, there are 3 white and 1 beautifully ink blended circle, and this one is colored with distress oxides. Now let's turn this into a fun and interactive card. The first thing I'm going to do is create some background. I'm using a gold gel pen, and I'm just going to draw waves here, just like so. Next, I'm going to grab a cutting board and an X-Acto knife, and I am simply going to cut the opening on my panel here, just like so. Next, I'm going to use a mermaid tail and carefully position it through the hole and make it like it's poking through that water. Next, I'm going to make sure that all of my circles are nicely and neatly put together, and then I'm going to poke a hole right in the middle there with my crocodile. That went in easily, and now all my circles are going to be matching, and this is exactly what you need with this project. This way all the circles are going to be centered exactly the same. Now, because the sentiment says that even small fish make big splatters, I need to create some splatters here in the water, just little droplets. I think that'll be a great and cute touch, just like so. And then I'm going to put liquid adhesive all over that circle and glue another circle behind it that is going to protect that backing and will ensure that the tail does not go anywhere. I'm going to do the same with the backing, or technically this is the base of the card, and again line up those 2 circles together just like so. And now we have the front and the back of the card. Next, I'm going to put a little eyelet right here and use a crocodile to secure it, just like so. And look how perfect that looks. And let's not forget the sentiment. Again, I'm using same liquid adhesive. I'm just going to simply attach it right here, just like so. And I'm also going to add this see-through ribbon. I'm simply going to poke it through that hole, just like so, and tie it to the card. Look how cool that is. Next, I'm going to fold this ribbon in half, trim the tails all together, and now my tails are looking nice and even. And one last thing that I need to do is create a little bow out of the same ribbon. And I'm going to use some hot glue to securely attach this bow to my card, just like so. Absolutely beautiful. And look, that bow is not going to interfere with the opening and closing of the card, and it's just perfect. And just one last detail, I am going to use a little starfish to add it to the center of my bow. And for this, again, I'm going to use a little bit of that hot glue. Just add a little tiny dot of hot glue and attach that starfish right in the middle, and the project is done. And here we are at the end of the video. I absolutely adore this project. It slides open without any issues, and that ribbon is really not interfering with the design of this cute card slash tag slash an ornament, which of course brings yet another idea of creating such cool tags for your Christmas presents. Absolutely adorable, and what I said in the beginning of this video, quite useful. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Spellbinders for sending me all these cool stuff to play with each and every month. I have also created 2 videos featuring their clubs for this month, so make sure you check them out. They are going to be listed down below. If you like this content, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and help me grow. Make sure to check out my affiliate links as well. It's not gonna cost you anything, but just by clicking on them really will make a huge difference. And that is it, my friends. Thank you again for being here. I truly appreciate you spending time with me, and I will see you soon.